extra point is up and good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set.
They go play action on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
On the set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Gets this to Sanders. It's inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 77 Wolf. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing now, Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Drop 50. Drop 50. Let's go.
Daniels from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Daniels. Forced out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Set, go.
Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. He's still going at the 30. Spins out of one stop. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's good. For the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the jump.
All set now. First and 10.
Get it. Bravo 80.
To throw, Daniels. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Motioning left is their running back. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Got it. Ready.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, break.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Taking in the air here. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Sticking to the air here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Hut.
They are throwing it again. Pulls it out to 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Go.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Ready. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Ready. 60 Bison. Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
70 Lions.
To throw again on second down. Daniels setting up the running back screen. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Cup 19. Come on, come on. Hit. 70, Timberwolf.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's gonna wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're gonna turn this one over on downs. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Here's Daniels. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Shows a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Cowboy 80. Go.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. On the move, hit it right. Drops this one off to Krosky Merritt. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
3rd down, they need 7.
Get up. 19, trap 60, trap 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys in front, and they moved the sticks.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Ready. Crackle 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gets it to the 15, and he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
They'll go play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the run. This is brought in at the 15. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Gets it to him on the screen. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Well, is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. You can't blame him for biting on that play action. Brought down at the 1-yard line. You're expecting it to be a run. He's made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see. So when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, it is touchdown offense.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Speed, skills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Come on. Hey.
Daniels now on first down. Hits his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Back.
Husky Merritt on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. But anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Captain 11. Go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, yellow.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Throwing with a catch out left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
On the set.
We've set it downs from 37.
Bronco. Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Going on first down, Daniels. Quickly spot it right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offensive line fast.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warriors 70.
34-yard line.
Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw again on 2nd down, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Washington
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hurry, hurry.
Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ready, ready.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Back. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
Desperation time here. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets 4 for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready. Down. Hut. Hut.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They're going to pass it here. Body right side by McMillan. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down run, good for 4, and brings up third down. So the Panthers picked up the win here. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. And that does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop.
Film room.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Check my paranoia, can't stop the rock. 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 Paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the moving. Check my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it. Here we go, ready?
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said death clean, but that's his daddy's photo.